bathroom. So I walked into this company, and they were nice enough to let me use their bathroom. It was a big company, so it didn't really matter, and they had a receptionist. She didn't care. And when I walked into the bathroom, first of all, it was a super nice bathroom. You're going to a bathroom that's nicer than where you live, and you're just like, okay. This bathroom was awesome. Like it was like going to the spa. And so I walk in there, and then I see the toilet, and the toilet it strikes me, it looks like a robot. I'm like, what is that, a fucking robot? Do you want me to shit on a robot? And then I fucking realized, whoa, what is that? That's a fucking bidet. I can wash my ass in here. And I immediately got excited. Now, I didn't go in there to shit. Okay, I'm not one to just come and shit in your place of business and then leave. I got class, okay? I'm the frog-faced Filipino, okay? I got us Filipinos, we have class. Well, I'm only half Filipino, so I only have half class. But yeah, we don't like to just walk in your place and take a shit in it, unless it has a bidet, which this one did. So I walk in there and I see the bidet, and I'm like, I can shit. Yeah, I came in here just to take a piss, but you know what? I could shit now. I had like a 7-Eleven sandwich like an hour ago and some Funyuns. I could do this, and I got so excited because I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I finally get to use a bidet. So I sit down and I'm really hoping to dirty up my asshole. Like, I am just praying, like, please, I want this to be the sloppiest, nastiest shit I've ever taken. Only because I want to see how good a bidet works, right? Right, T-Bone? Right. You don't want one of those little marble shits where it's just one little marble of shit and your asshole's barely dirty, and this is the only chance you get to use a bidet, and it's your asshole's barely dirty. No, you want your asshole to be muddier than a freaking Texas mud run, right? So I sit on the bidet, and I'm just trying to take the dirtiest shit I can. I'm even thinking dirty thoughts. I'm like nachos and old sea bass and Velveeta cheese, Philly cheesesteaks, all the nastiest food I could think, and I'm really trying to take a dirty shit, really dirty up that asshole. And it was a pretty dirty shit. It was pretty good. Like, my asshole definitely needed cleaning after that shit. Right, T-Bone? Yeah, he was there. He was checking on it. He was excited too. So, so the moment of truth comes. It's time, right, to finally use it. So I look down, and I guess there's different models, but this one has, it's like a little remote control that's permanently stuck to the side of the seat, and you press it. Now, the first thing I pressed was the fire button. It was literally a button with a flame on it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that'll be the real good first button to press, right? When you're looking to clean your ass, the button that has the fire flame on it. So I press it, but I noticed when I pressed it, that was the seat warmer. So that actually just made your ass cheeks warm, which, why do you need a warm ass? I kind of like sitting down on a cold toilet seat because it's fresh and waiting for you. Have you ever sat down on a toilet seat and you realize someone's been sitting there and it's all warm? That's gross. And if you like that, you're fucking disgusting, you pig. Anyways, so the flame thing didn't do anything. And then I turn on, I press another button. I don't know what image that was. But then I start feeling hot air shoot up my ass. Now that's interesting, because why would you want to heat up your shitty asshole, right? Kind of doesn't make sense. But that button was to be pressed after, obviously, the water shot up your ass. So then finally I pressed the sprinkler button, and it's literally like, droplets of water squirting up in the air. And so I press the sprinkler button, and my bidet adventure begins. And I was not feeling so adventurous after a couple seconds of it. Let me describe what a bidet feels like. It feels like a million mini lizard tongues licking your butthole. A million mini hot lizard tongues licking your butthole. Now, I know some of you out there, that's probably your thing. Yeah, some of you out there probably are getting sexually turned on right now. Let's just face it. Some of you would think that a million mini lizard hot tongues licking your butthole would be absolutely enjoyable to you. Okay, and hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. You know, maybe you want a bunch of lizards to lick your ass. Not the Raminator, okay? I pretty much I feel like that was not the button to wash my ass. I feel like that was the button to eject me out of the toilet seat and out of the roof, like a freaking comedy movie, like a Beavis and Butthead episode or something, because I pretty much jumped out of my seat. Now I don't know if anyone was in the bathroom with me, but if they were and they had heard the noises and me jumping all over the place as I was using the bidet, they would have known, oh, it must be his first time. This must be the new guy. He must be using the bidet for the first time. And yeah. So yeah, it was a very uncomfortable experience. And I not that I don't recommend the bidet, because we all need clean asses, right, T-Bone? T-Bone's showing me his ass right now. Very clean, very clean. So it's not that the bidet is bad, but it's not pleasurable. At least not for old Raminator. No tongues up my ass for me. Eventually I'm like, okay, just calm down, just sit and just deal with it, because I'm like, I almost literally ran out of the damn bathroom with my shitty butthole. Okay, but I'm like, okay, I gather myself and I'm like, let's just deal with it. Like getting a shot, when your mom holds you down, she's like, you're just gonna have to do it. You're just gonna, okay, I want you to take a deep breath and let's get this over with, okay? So I'm like, okay, let's complete the process. So I sit my ass back down, and as I'm feeling the lizard tongues dart my asshole, I'm just sitting there like this. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. You think I'm exaggerating the faces? No, I'm literally making those faces. It's not like anyone can see me besides T-Bone, who was in there for the after wipe. So I finish. Okay, I feel like all the poo comes out, and I do feel little like pellets of poo that had been caked on my butthole kind of like fall off as the water kind of sprinkles up on it, and then you press the flame and then it kind of fans your ass with hot air, but then of course you still need toilet paper after you use a bidet, because your ass is still a little damp, and that was my experience. And yeah, not a very good experience, but I had some interesting thoughts on my way home. I was thinking about how it made me feel, and about how some people must really like that sensation of a million tongues tonguing that bunghole. And I started to think about the people that worked in that office building. I started to think real deep thoughts. And this is what separates the Raminator from your average person, because I like to think of things a little bit deeper than your average person, right, T-Bone? Right. So I started thinking about all the women in the office, and started thinking about, I wonder which females work there that enjoy the bidet, and which ones don't. And I started focusing more on the girls that probably enjoy the bidet. And we'll leave it at that. And then I started thinking also, now this was another interesting thought. Okay, let's get our minds out of the gutter here, people. I started thinking though, but when you walk into this office, every single person you see in this office has a clean asshole. Now think about it. First of all, no one goes to work with a dirty asshole. If you go to work with a dirty asshole, you're an asshole. Okay, so that's when you take a shower, right? You take a shower when before you go to work. You're going out in public. You're going to spend 8, 9, 10 hours there, so you need a clean asshole, right? But obviously, what happens throughout the day? You fart. You fart again. You have little Hershey squirts. Then you eventually take a shit because you eat lunch, and then you sweat because your butt is sitting in the seat. So throughout the day, you develop ass sweat and ass shit, right? And along with just basic must, right? But not at this company, okay? Not at this company, because they had a bidet. So even though it would be very uncomfortable to get your tongue or your butthole tongued by a million lizard assholes a day, at least your ass would be clean. And that company, those employees there, all go to work with clean asses, and they all leave work with sparkling clean asses. So that means they go home to their spouses with sparkling clean asses, when the rest of the world that doesn't have bidets in their office don't. They come home with dirty asses. And I think that kind of sets that company apart. And I went on their website when I got home, and I didn't see anything in their employee benefits section about having a 100% clean ass 100% of the time you work there. And I was like, what a shame, because that's a company with a really unique benefit. You will never have a dirty asshole as long as you work with us. Why? Because we have bidets. We have ass showers at our job. Oh, your job has an arcade machine, an arcade 1-up? Okay, cool. It's really just a tool of the Russians, but we have something to wash your ass anytime you take a shit. Can you compete with that? Answer, no.